Hello boys! So, finally I have new club. A new career is coming. The club is, let's say, a little bit interesting because we are in Dutch league and media prediction is 16th place. Team is really bad. But like always, this time I went with tactical shape of 4-4-2. My latest tactics, what I'm doing, and the backup will be 4-5-1. So I mean, like always, we will try to fight for the title. It will be hard. The main issue is I don't have anybody on the bench. On bench are all shitty players, and even the players what I managed to loan, they are not so great. Um, what is the good of with this team is actually top two wingers and two strikers are pretty decent. All others, more or less. So let's hope for the best. I will show you my transfers. It's nothing special. As you can see, loan. I didn't bought nobody. No any free transfers, just loans. And I managed to sell some players, so at least somehow I managed to loan few players. I still have a little bit, and now I'm trying to get one defensive midfielder, or let's say roaming playmaker type. Some good all around if possible, because this Shona is very old, so I need one player there. And for CM on attack, I have few youngsters what I can use. And that's it. All others very poor. I don't have any backup striker except Bonnie, who doesn't have pace. I mean, I don't have right winger. So we will need to mix and we need to survive until January. So the plan is like always, not stay behind, let's say, Ajax more than, let's say, 7-8 points until January. So regarding the schedule, again we are fucked because I need to play against Ajax in away game, and this is probably I will lose this game. The main issue is, of course, team cohesion is disaster. I mean, it's just average is basically disaster. So I have a lot of new players. So this, how I can win here, basically I need to be capable to score at least 3 goals, I feel. Let me adjust all this shit. Replace only goals for now. 2DS. This will speed up. And that's it. So let's see now. I will a little bit adjust the screen. But like this. And let's enjoy. So actually we are attacking. Come on, goal, please. I have already central defender with yellow card. So whoever followed me last few days, they maybe they saw these results what I was having with holiday mode with this tactic, because mostly actually I was so bored with the game I was just spamming holiday test on my laptop and PC with this tactic, and results was actually really good, even as underdogs. So let's see how will this work in this safe, definitely. So this is now big test because as you can see I don't have even the name for this tactic. So any suggestion is welcome. And if I'm happy with this one, it will be released officially. Now it's released on my FM based topic as test 3. So whoever wants it can try it. What kind of tactic is this one? I don't see a little bit field. This is basically this is the product of testing last 4 months where I was trying to make classic 4-4-2 with target man, what was not working. So somehow, I mean, originally whoever was watching on the stream, the, let's say, target man approach and a little bit counter approach with direct passing was actually working pretty good when you actually playing it, but it was it was not working at all with holiday mode tests. So that's why I decided to basically change team instruction and put the team instructions what are suited for current match engine. So we are playing with higher defensive lines. We are playing some kind of gegenpress, let's say like that. You remember my original plan how to defeat Ajax, to score 3 goals. And I have feeling about that one. People often telling to me, you have good results, but you have a really good team. You bought 10 players. You see now I don't have any money, so what to do? I just even loan the cheap options. Not even the good players what I like. So, okay, this is the Dutch league, but let's hope for the best. So we're already missing few really nice chances. What I can tell you about this tactic is high scoring tactic. I mean, even on one holiday test, my Salernitana striker Bonazzoli was best goal scorer in Italy. We finished 6th on holiday, but we scored the most goals and we created most chances as Salernitana. So this is basically attacking ice hockey tactic, let's say like that. Now you see. Come on, please no offside again. I think I will cut off replace. Just so the bench options are limited. That means my 2 strikers, especially 2 strikers and 2 wingers, they need to stay healthy until January. So we are going in the second half with 3 goals in away game. We already scored against Ajax, what is basically very big favorite to win. So minimum expectation in this league is 2nd place, in my opinion. If you don't finish at least 2nd, so that means you didn't do a good job, let's say like that. With any team. Regarding Ali Akman, what I like, I think he has 15 off the ball. Off the ball is one of my favorite things with the strikers. I prefer always to have strikers with high off the ball movement. Especially when I'm using advanced forward and I'm using 2 strikers against 2 central defenders. So you see Ajax is playing diamond shape. I think this will be one of the saves where I will not actually do subs. In most of the games I will not replace nobody, maybe 1 player. Do I have anybody who can even play the winger? I don't know at all who I have. I have this guy. So, okay, I can put him just... because he's some young Dutch guy. So the bench options are Boni as veteran and few youngsters who are basically shit players, not even for Croatian league. Actually, I was thinking to play in Croatian league as Istria, but today I tested few games and I won all easily without no any transfers. So I was having feeling it's just too easy for me. So what I can tell you already, this tactic is really good, because not only is scoring the goals very easily, I try to mitigate and make it defensively solid compared to another one tactics. What I can say, boys? No any comment at all. So, I mean, what I mitigate with this tactic? Basically, I mitigated the weakness of 4-4-2 flat formation. You need to have one player in defensive midfielder role. So, at least my defense compared to another 4-4-2, it's much better. So even with, let's say, average mid-table team, I was not conceding more than one goal. So we will see. We will see how much we will concede with this shitty team. As I said, all the teams what I was testing in holiday, they done really good results, like Brentford, like Fiorentina, Salernitana, Nantes. Who else? In the meantime, until end of the transfer window, I'm keeping this one. This is, let's say, some kind of minimum. So I'm looking to try to loan one midfielder who has some work rate, teamwork, if some passing also vision, who can play here. In the meantime, let's go fast to next game. We have still time until end of the transfer window, and then we will decide. So we have now Zvolen, Almelo, maybe I will even upload this game. And try to explain you this tactic. As I said, tactic doesn't have name, so please suggest something. Originally plan was to play with target man and then used my old name, modern target man, latest version, but there is no target man, and I don't know how to call this one. The thing is, instructions with this approach are actually from my modification tactic. What is 4-5-1, because you see the instructions, we are playing actually technical football. Technical football, let's say, between the defenders and midfielders, but with long range passing when the chance comes, and we just supplying to two strikers up front. It's very deadly. For example, wingers, they have a lot of freedom. They are doing a lot of risky passes, same as with the strikers. Whenever striker has the ball, he needs to pass immediately, try to pass. So we will see. Let me see who is shooting the penalties. No, I don't like that. I want strikers to shoot the penalties. Okay. This guy I brought on the loan, but there is option. Where it is? That I can buy him for 6 million in case. So actually I feel that he's overpowered, and I'm planning to use him in my Las Palmas streams when I start to playing, because I really want to play with Las Palmas. I'm not sure how much money I will get with this team if I win the league, of course, and then I will try to spend all on him if possible. So now we are fucked. As you can see, I have already issues with injuries. This guy is 3 weeks out. This guy is also fucked. So for example, I need to use this guy here, who is basically shit. Bonnie doesn't have any speed. So boys, I will not complain anymore. We will just play. The keys is, of course, to beat these small teams all the time, and if possible, to not lose against big one. Too many. So I'm happy to complete first half of the season with deficit of maximum 6 points behind the top team. So why I choose Nec? I was looking which to play. Actually, I was thinking maybe Groningen or somebody else because I wanted to do Groningen save, but for Groningen I was planning to do it 3 at back. And then I was looking, and then I saw this team has few wingers, and they have Ali Akman, who I use with my Gostepe team. So I saw that I have a mobile striker, and then I said, okay, let's try with Nec. And media prediction is 16th place. For now, I'm very happy. I mean, it's just a matter of time when I will score. Actually, when I was looking this morning I just downloaded the latest transfer update from Mr. Pro. So with this transfer database, for example, he already arranged that Haaland is in July joining City. And I think his next release is on 20 May. So this was released, I think, 10 May. And so it is latest transfer database. And then I just created save, and then I was looking which team to manage. Actually, I was thinking maybe I do Portugal again, but last year we done Farense. Then I was thinking maybe Belgium. I never played in Belgium. Or I was actually considering to play in the Turkey with Yeni Malatyaspor, but problem is in Turkey I need to have certain amount of Turkish players, and that's why I don't like to play that one. Because most of the Turkish players, they are just their amount is limited, and most of them, you know that I'm very picky with the players, and I don't like to play in Turkey. Even I every time win the league without no any issues. So you see, I mean, I can go just skip the game, but I would like to play until end just to little bit observe the tactic, and because if I go holiday, now, instant result, probably I will concede some goal, and I would like to keep this one. So who I have here? I have Samden Wolf. Look, this guy. Also shit. So I'm using the goalkeeper, this veteran guy, but I have one who is 18. Maybe I need to use him. Because the young one I can always sell, and that means because my plan was actually in the beginning use experienced goalkeeper at least, and then later on give the chance to another one younger. But maybe with these results I can use him from my next game, or at least in the beginning he can play in the home games. I can rotate. I have also one goalkeeper who is 15, promising. So with this team I will not have issues with domestic goalkeepers for the bench. I was checking the rules in this league, 5 subs, so who can play here? Can he play defensively? No. It actually doesn't matter who plays where. I will just keep something like this. Yeah, no, definitely now with this fucking Bonnie, my movement up front is less efficient. Is there any Dutch player what I like in history? There is plenty of them. For example, I was a big fan of Jaap Stam. I consider him one of the best central defenders in the history because he was having everything. Not only he was a physically monster, he was very mobile. Then of course, I'm very big fan of Marco van Basten because I always liked how you can say complete forward strikers, and as we all know, Marco van Basten won 3 golden balls, and I think he stopped. I mean, he retired due to injuries when he was 27 or 28, something like that. In his prime, he retired. So people very often forget how was Marco van Basten was dominant. Basically, if you're asking me who is example of complete forward, I will say Ibrahimovic and Marco van Basten, because, for example, Marco van Basten was scoring left foot, right foot, volleys, headers, everything. I see I put these fuckers, the shitty players, and I consider too, but who cares? So I will not be defensively dominant, but that is just because of limited players in the team. Easy win, boys. Easy win. The goalkeeper is this one. So I have Heracles. We have Heracles in a way. Regarding the stream, I will, if I have time, I want to do, as I said, I want to play with Las Palmas, and the goal is to win 2 titles in a row with them, and in the third, try to win the Champions League. Like Las Palmas, I don't know, they have two good youngsters. I like, I've been on Canarian Islands and I like yellow color, so. That is the thing. We will see. We will see, because now I have a lot of different formations I can play. I have 4-5-1, I have 4-4-2, and I have bunch of 3-back tactics. So I can start even in the 5th league and every year play different tactics. The transfer window is ending 1st September. So after this game we will try to find some midfielder, at least somebody to come. The good thing is there is at least 7 days between the games. All fact. Okay, let's put this young goalkeeper. I mean, it doesn't matter so much, and better to use younger one. He's 18. I mean, I can increase his value and try to sell him. And then after I sell him, I can promote this youth guy who is now 15, 16. Oh shit, this guy is having the card. In the Dutch league, traditionally teams they like to play 4-3-3 or 2 wingers, 1 central striker. And this is really testing this league. Shit, this is now very bad. You see what I mean? So I have this fucking guy who is injured. I have the Ali Aknan is injured, and these guys get red card. This is instant red, so at least 2 games he cannot play. So I'm not sure how will I play the next game. Maybe if I have only 1 striker, maybe I will switch to my other tactic. I mean, but you saw everything in these few games. What kind of tactic is this one, and how efficient it is. Okay, this type of goals he can score. The good thing is with this approach, if you have red card, then you go with 1 striker, that's it. Nothing else to change here. Continue with same lineup. Come on, pass. Yeah, if the central defenders are weak, normally these lower leagues they are weaker. Two strikers just rape them because they don't have good positioning, good concentration. Their composure with passing is very bad, and your two strikers will do damage. Trust me. That's why I never play with one striker because, in my opinion, it's just too defensive. I just hope I don't get one more red. Who I can put in? I have this guy. I will put him here. Something like this. Of course, I conceded goal. Yeah, I can't keep the clean sheets. At least not for now. Oh, 2 weeks. One match. Don't appeal. Okay, so let me see now this one. I mean, I would like to have this guy. Or maybe even this guy has some tackling. How much they want? 55k. Isn't interested. Cannot tackle. The work rate. Stamina is good, mobility is good, decision, vision, passing, first touch. What do you think about this guy? He's the... he can play it, but I don't have nobody. If I go here, who are on the loan? And if I put, I don't know. Okay, let's go at least all 12 and work rate. Did I put passing? Didn't put passing. Listed on loan. Okay, tackling I can reduce. I will not find high tackler. Pepello. Come on, come. They do come on loan. They want a lot of wage. So I cannot, so the chance is I will just bring this guy. How much is determination? I will try to bring him. And then I will push him to train as roaming. That's it. don't care for data hub and all this bullshit. Heat maps. How long we are recording? 35 minutes. Let's do one more game. Nice. Busy deadline day. I decline. I hope I can get this fucker. He can go. This is the one of the goalkeepers. Who is this fucker? Actually, striker, no speed. No of the ball, he can go. Just budget. Come on! Boys, he's here. He is the here and immediately DM. Roaming playmaker for now. Sell. And let's go holiday until next game. Going slow. Do I have time to play more, or this will be end of the first episode? I think this will be end of the first episode, boys. So boys, thanks for watching, and whoever has suggestion for tactic name, tell me. Thank you and bye.